Attention, twin flames. This message is a wake-up call. It really is a wake-up call for those of you who identify as twin flames. You know, you might have wondered, why are you in this thing, this journey, as I call it? And for the most part, you think it's because of the love, and you think there is a bit of growth involved, and you can't stop thinking about the day when you're gonna have that long-awaited relationship with this person. And I'm really sorry, but you can't be further away from the truth. And really, this is for you if you're really willing to give your all, and if you have what it takes. And what is this about? This is about a world which has been hijacked. Our world has been hijacked. We have been hijacked in our minds, in our heads, in our consciousness. This is program which has us totally under the influence of something which is not us. We are here to awaken to that fact. And your other half, is nothing to do with Hollywood. It's nothing to do with the love of your life. It's nothing to do with, the person that's going to compliment you. It's your other half, It's your soul's way of waking you up. Because we are so contaminated that we can't see it. These worlds belongs to opposing forces, okay? Call them dark forces. Call us light forces. The light and the dark, everything is duality. Absolutely everything. And within duality, there's also duality. So humans, we have, as souls in a human body, we have unlimited potential. There's magic within us. And when we are whole, there can't be evil. Dark forces, they just disintegrate. But as long as we are divided, and we are, all of us, then they win, okay? So this is about us winning and then out. This is about harmony, peace, unity, returning to this planet. And it's the mission. It sounds like a sci-fi movie, but it's the truth. So this person comes into your life really for the purpose of you getting your act together and saving the world from the dark forces. That's all it is, Of course, you want to gravitate towards each other because you're the same soul. But romantic love is the trick, it's the trap. It's the trap for you not to accomplish your mission, to forever remain wanting, And you will say, yeah, but now, I've accomplished so much, I'm doing my thing. And I can assure you, if this person came tomorrow and say, well, look, I've rethink everything, and can we be together? Most likely scenario, you'll be glad. I'm not saying you want to be together with them, depending on how much pain you've gone through. But this is about, as you know, integrating them in you, because you are split. We all are. We're probably all twin flames. I do believe that, but for whatever reason, we meet when we meet. We just meet in your own soul. And you're just seeing, and you're just going through this process so that you can see that which you are lacking in this body, which you inhabit at present. There's a hidden part to your soul, and they are showing it to you, but it's in you too, if you know how to do it. But also you have to save them. And you save them by acknowledging that their actions, which are, from this earthly point of view, they are inexcusable. They lie. They tell you they love you, and then their actions are really a manifestation of the opposite. It really needs you understanding that they are acting from some kind of programming. And when you think that you are acting, you are good because you're understanding and this and that and the other, you're also acting from some kind of programming. because it's duality. And when we are not whole, and none of us is really, very few have achieved that state, we are, as it were, an exaggeration, of what we should be, of the half we should embody, as a soul. So in other words, you can be too good. There's such a thing, as being too good. That's when the ego distorts it. And they can be too bad. And you just have to understand it's a distortion, it's an ego distortion. When you begin to stop reacting from a place of knowing and understanding that they are not they, you are not you, it's just about digging for the soul within you, within them, then you're going to let go. And then you're going to stop reacting because you understand they are not acting from a place of hate or from a place of... They're acting from a place of ignorance. They don't know. Your point of view and their point of view are opposite. This is part of the dark forces programming so that we never get to crack it. You have to view yourself when you are not in your soul as a ridiculous exaggeration of traits, of a polarity, and so are they. So by acknowledging these, you begin to understand, then you stop reacting. When you stop reacting energetically, this is going to begin cleaning, begin cleansing, as it were, their aura, and then they will be able to see. But if you're not willing to go through the suffering, you have to, because this is the doing of the dark forces. Understand. Okay? They make it difficult so that it can be cracked. So you need to tell yourself all the things that you don't want to hear. You have to accept that you're in the wrong too. Okay? So if you really care, for humanity as a whole, for yourself, your soul is my soul, we're all connected. It's about, do you really want peace and harmony in the world? Romantic love, that's a matrix concept. It's tough to admit it. You just learn, and then you'll be rewarded with a different way of experiencing love, very different. But this is not about love. If you're not willing to sacrifice for the greater good, then you might as well just jump ship. Okay. Well, rant over. Bye-bye.